Father, we thank you and we come before you with humble hearts and peace and gratitude before you. Grant us your everlasting grace and your endowing love that you always provide to us. Help us to live for you forever and ever. Amen. God bless you, Low Show. Welcome in. I gotta make it quick because my parents are planning to go out. Give me just a moment. Huh? Alright. What's up? Today's the day, Low Show and Cheesy Mustard. God bless both of y'all. I'm gonna try to make it quick. Alright, so I'm going to have my friends over. Aw, that's sweet. Alright, folks. I'm gonna keep reading, so yeah, I'm gonna read. Chapter 4, the ark taken for the Philistines. And the word of Samuel came to all Israel. Now Israel went out against the Philistines to battle and pitched beside Ebenezer, and the Philistines pitched in Aphek. And the Philistines put themselves in array against Israel. And when they joined battle, Israel was smitten before the Philistines, and they slew of the army in the field about 4,000 men. God bless you, Adam. And when the people were come into the camp, the elders of Israel said, Wherefore hath the Lord smitten us today before the Philistines? Let us fetch the ark of the covenant of the Lord out of Shiloh unto us, that when it cometh among us, it may save us out of the hand of our enemies. So the people sent to Shiloh, that they may bring from thence the ark of the covenant of the Lord of hosts, which dwelleth between the cherubims. And the two sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, were there with the ark of the covenant of the Lord. And when the ark of the covenant of the Lord came into the camp, all Israel shouted with a great shout, so that the earth rang again. And when the Philistines heard the voice of the noise of the shout, they said, What meaneth what meaneth the noise of this great shout in the camp of the Hebrews? And they understood that the ark of the Lord was come into the camp. And the Philistines were afraid, for they said, God is come into the camp. And they said, Woe unto us, for there hath not been such a thing heretofore. Woe unto us, who shall deliver us out of the hand of these mighty gods. These are the gods that smote the Egyptians with all the plagues in the wilderness. Be strong and quit yourselves like men, O ye Philistines, that ye be not servants unto the Hebrews, as they have been to you. Quit yourselves like men and fight. And when the Philistines fought, and Israel was smitten, and they fled every man into his tent, and there was a very great slaughter, for there fell of Israel 30,000 footmen. And the ark of God was taken, and the two sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, were slain. God bless you, Tyler. And there ran a man of Benjamin out of the army, and came to Shiloh the same day with his clothes rent, and with earth upon his head. And when he came, lo, Eli sat upon a seat by the wayside, watching, for his heart trembled for the ark of God. And when the man came into the city and told it, all the city cried out. And when Eli heard the noise of the crying, he said, What meaneth the noise of the tumult of this tumult? And the man came in hastily and told Eli. Now Eli was 98 years old, and his eyes were dim, that he could not see. And the man said unto Eli, I am he that came out of the army, and I fled today out of the army. And he said, Where is there done, my son? And the messenger answered and said, Israel is fled before the Philistines, and there hath been also a great slaughter among the people, and thy two sons also, Hophni and Phinehas, are dead, and the ark of God is taken. And it came to pass, when he made mention of the ark of God, that he fell off from the seat backward by the side of the gate, and his neck brake, and he died. For he was an old man and heavy, and he had judged Israel 40 years. And his daughter-in-law Phinehas was with child, near to be delivered. And when she heard the tidings that the ark of God was taken, and that her father-in-law and her husband were dead, she bowed herself and travailed, for her pains came upon her. And about the time of her death, the women that stood by her said unto her, Fear not, for thou hast borne a son. But she answered not, neither did she regard it. And she named the child Ichabod, saying, the glory is departed from Israel, because the ark of God was taken, and because her father-in-law and her husband. And she said, The glory is departed from Israel, for the ark of God is taken. Chapter 5, a curse to the Philistines. First, I'd like to say God bless Adam, Cheesy Mustard, and Low Show, and Tyler for joining in. May the Lord be with you all. All right, I'm going to start this one. And the Philistines took the ark of God and brought it from Ebenezer unto Ashdod. And when the Philistines took the ark of God, they brought it into the house of Dagon, and set it by Dagon, or Dagon. And when they of Ashdod arose early on the morrow, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the earth before the ark of the Lord. And they took Dagon and set him in his place again. And when they arose early on the morrow morning, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the ground before the ark of the Lord. And the head of Dagon and both the palms of his hands were cut off upon the threshold. Only the stump of Dagon was left to him. Therefore neither the priest of Dagon, nor any that come into Dagon's house, tread on the threshold of Dagon in Ashdod unto his day. But the hand of the Lord was heavy upon them of Ashdod, and he destroyed them, and smote even with emerods, even Ashdod and the coasts thereof. And when the men of Ashdod saw that it was so, they said, The ark of the God of Israel shall not abide with us, for his hand is sore upon us, and upon Dagon our God. Oh yeah, that's right. Adam's going to be streaming tonight at 6 or 7. I think it's at 7 from Texas, so look out for that. Anyways, they sent therefore and gathered all the lords of the Philistines unto them, and said, What shall we do with the ark of the God of Israel? And they answered, Let the ark of the God of Israel be carried about unto Gath. And they carried the ark of the God of Israel about thither. And it was so, after they had carried it about, the hand of the Lord was against the city with a great destruction. And he smote the men of the city, both small and great, and he had emerods in their secret parts. Therefore they sent the ark of God to Ekron. And it came to pass, as the ark of God came to Ekron, that the Ekronites cried out, saying, They have brought about the ark of the God of Israel to us, to slay us and our people. So they sent and gathered together all the lords of the Philistines, and said, Send away the ark of the God of Israel, and let it go again to his own place, that it slay us not and our people. For there was a deadly destruction throughout all the city. The hand of God was very heavy there. And the men that died were not smitten with the emerods, and the cry of the city went up to heaven. Chapter 6, the ark brought to Joshua. And the ark of the Lord was in the country of the Philistines 7 months. And the Philistines called for the priests and the diviners, saying, What shall we do to the ark of the Lord? Tell us wherewith we shall send it to his place. And they said, And if ye send away the ark of God of the God of Israel, send it not empty, but in any wise return him the trespass offering, then ye shall be healed, and it shall be known to you why his hand is not removed from you. Then said they, What shall be the trespass offering when we shall return to him? They answered, 5 golden emerods and 5 golden mice, according to the number of the lords of the Philistines. For one plague was on you all and on your lords. Thank you, Demi. God bless you. Wherefore ye shall make images of your emerods and images of your mice that mar the land, and ye shall give glory unto the God of Israel. Peradventure he will lighten your hand from off you, and from off your gods, and from off your hand. Wherefore then do ye harden your hearts, as the Egyptians and Pharaoh hardened their hearts? And when he had wrought wonderfully among them, did he not let the people go, and they departed? Now therefore make a new cart, and take 2 milch kine, on which there hath come no yoke, and tie the kine to the cart, and bring their calves home from them. Cat's on desk. She just lays down on DMY. Oh, that's cute. And take the ark of the Lord, and lay it upon the cart, and put the jewels of gold which ye return in for a trespass offering, and a coffer by the side thereof, and send it away, that it may go. And see if it goeth up by the way of his own coast to Beth Shemesh. Then he hath done us this great evil. But if not, then we shall know that it is not his hand that smote us. It was a chance that happened to us. And the men did so, and took 2 milch kine, and tied them to the cart, and shut up their calves at home. And they laid the ark of the Lord upon the cart, and the coffer with the mice of gold, and the images of their emerods. And the kine took the straight way to the way of Beth Shemesh, or Beth Shemesh, whatever it is, and went along the highway, lowing as they went, and turned not aside to the right hand or to the left. And the lords of the Philistines went after them unto the border of Bethshemesh. And they of Bethshemesh were reaping their wheat harvest in the valley. And they lifted up their eyes, and saw the ark, and rejoiced to see it. And the cart came into the field of Joshua of Bethshemite, and stood there, where there was a great stone. And they clave the wood of the cart, and offered the kine a burnt offering unto the Lord. And the Levites took down the ark of the Lord, and the coffer that was with it, wherein the jewels of gold were, and put them on the great stone. And the men of Bethshemesh offered burnt offerings, and sacrificed sacrifices the same day unto the Lord. Pickles. Honey, try breaking down each paragraph to make it easier for you. Well, I would, but I'm kind of in a rush, so yeah, maybe, hopefully next time I'll be more calm. I pause every 5 verses to take a break and then start the next one. Okay. And when the 5 lords of the Philistines had seen it, they returned to Ekron the same day. And these are the gold and emerods which the Philistines returned for a trespass offering unto the Lord. For Ashdod 1, for Gaza 1, for Askelon 1, for Gath 1, and for Ekron 1. And the golden mice, according to the number of all the cities of the Philistines belonging to the 5 lords, both of fenced cities and of country villages, even unto the great stone of Abel, whereon they sat down the ark of the Lord, which still remaineth unto this day in the field of Joshua the Bethshemite. And he smote the men of Bethshemesh, because they had looked into the ark of the Lord. Even he smote of the people 50,060 men, and the people lamented, because the Lord had smitten many of the people with a great slaughter. And the men of Bethshemesh said, who is able to stand before this holy Lord God, and to whom shall he go up from us? And they sent messengers to the inhabitants of Kirjath Jearim, saying, the Philistines have brought again the ark of the Lord. Come ye down and fetch it up to you. You doing well. Thank you, Demi. It's just that my parents are planning to go out in just a few moments, and I have to be ready for that. So, I have to do it now rather than later, by the way, because I don't want to go another day without gaining sleep. So yeah, sorry about that. Chapter 7. This is the last chapter, I believe. The revival of Mizpah. And the men of Kirjath Jearim came and brought up the ark of the Lord, and brought it into the house of Abinadab in the hill, and sanctified Eleazar his son to keep the ark of the Lord. And it came to pass, while the ark abode in Kirjath Jearim, that the time was long, for it was 20 years, and all the house of Israel were lamented after the Lord. And Samuel spake unto all the house of Israel, saying, if ye do return unto the Lord with all your hearts, then put away the strange gods and Asheroth up from among you, and prepare your hearts unto the Lord, and serve him only, and he will deliver you out of the hand of the Philistines. Then the children of Israel did put away Balaam and Asheroth, and served the Lord only. And Samuel said, gather all Israel to Mizpah, and I will pray for you unto the Lord. And they gathered it together to Mizpah, and drew water, and poured it out before the Lord, and fasted on that day, and said there, we have sinned against the Lord. And Samuel judged the children of Israel in Mizpah. And when the Philistines heard that the children of Israel were gathered together to Mizpah, the lords of the Philistines went up against Israel. And when the children of Israel heard it, they were afraid of the Philistines. And the children of Israel said to Samuel, cease not to cry unto the Lord our God for us, that he will save us out of the hand of the Philistines. God bless you, Losho. Go in peace and seek the love of the Lord. Aloha, Isabella. God bless you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, pray over what you have read as well for clarification. Same here. I'm in South Africa. It's 0:53. Keep going. God bless you. Get it all to God. Okay, well, that would be midnight in South Africa. Aloha. God bless you. Juice fasting for the Lord. Oh yeah, you've made a few juices, or yeah, juices, let's just call it that for now. I've seen your shorts, and you've made some marvelous juices that you have drank, I assume with your children as well. Very, very nice. It's always delightful to see somebody as happy as you, Isabella. Consecrating myself for Jesus. That's amazing. Christian, God bless you. Happy Friday. Christian is in the building. Welcome in, Christian. God bless you too. The Israelites victorious. I will read. just next. I appreciate it so much. That's sweet. That's sweet. Okay. And Samuel took a sucking lamb and offered it for a burnt offering wholly unto the Lord. And Israel cried unto the Lord for Israel, and the Lord heard him. And as Samuel was offering up the burnt offering, the Philistines drew near to battle against Israel. But the Lord thundered with a great thunder on that day upon the Philistines and discomfited them, and they were smitten before Israel. And the men of Israel went out of Mizpah and pursued the Philistines and smote them until they came under Beth-kar. Then Samuel took a stone and set it between Mizpah and Shen, and called the name of it Ebenezer, saying, Hitherto hath the Lord helped us. So the Philistines were subdued, and they came no more into the coast of Israel. And the hand of the Lord was against the Philistines all the days of Israel. And the cities which were the Philistines, or which the Philistines had taken from Israel, were restored to Israel. From Ekron, even unto Gath, and the coast thereof, did Israel deliver out of the hands of the Philistines. And there was peace between Israel and the Amorites. Samuel, prophet, priest, and judge. And Samuel judged Israel all the days of his life. And he went from year to year in circuit from to Bethel and Gilgal and Mizpah, and judged Israel in all those places. And his return was to Ramah or Ramah, however the heck you pronounce that, for that was his house. And there he judged Israel, and there he built an altar unto the Lord. The word of the Lord. Praise to you, God. TGIF, indeed, Adam. Lord, we come to you and thank you for all these blessings again. We have so many things to be thankful for, yet we never thank you enough for them. Grant us the peace that was granted between the Israelites and the Amorites, as mentioned in the Bible we just read. Not only here on earth, but in heaven. Grant us peace of mind for every anguish that occurs. Grant my mom's cousin Reynaldo's daughter who took her own life today or yesterday or nearby. Grant her forgiveness, for she was a young person in her prime, and she did not deserve to take her own life. Grant her forgiveness, not because of her works, but because of her belief in you, Lord. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen. Here's what we'll do. I might be going soon, but instead of ending the stream, what I'll do is I'll take y'all to the Y. I'm gonna go to the bathrooms first, and I'll be right back. While I'm in the bathroom, keep on chatting between y'all folks. Let's make some friendships, and God bless you all. Okay, folks, I'm back. Let's whip up our computer and see all the amenities that we have right here. Build-A-Man, burgers, chicken. If there's gonna be burgers, they better be from Whataburger. Just let him get out of his system. Bloxy Cola. What are you talking about? Build-A-Man. We're going on a field trip. All right, folks. Oh, I think Low Show is having a friend hangover or something. He's gonna have his friends over at home in California, so he's gonna probably get some food, maybe. I can only stay for 50 more minutes. Okay. Yeah. I'm just waiting for my mom to tell me, hey, let's go. And if I do have to go, I'll take y'all iCloud. You can only stay for an hour? Yeah. I'm gonna be here until 7 at the very max. Because at 7 I have to go for sure. I don't think so, but we'll see. We will see, folks. Because I do want to get myself some sleep. Approximately 3 seconds. Okay, cheesy mustard. Sleep deep, rise and shine bright. Go in peace and seek the love of the Lord. In tomorrow's stream, are you going to go over some Jack FM playlists? Maybe. We'll see. It depends if y'all are here. But I do want to go over some of these playlists. There's more that we've got to cover, so we've got March 9th till 11, and then that's of course 2023. Has anybody seen Sammy? He might still be in the hospital. Oh, I don't think he's been here, actually. I think he's in the hospital. Yeah. I think he's still in the hospital, recovering. And I gotta say, what he's done defending his family, it's an act of courage and commendable. Exactly, Christian. Do they have cheap pickles? Shoot my bow. Nope. They do not, unfortunately. Alright, so we're gonna go back. And we left off at 11:57 with Living Color, Cult of Personality. So here we go. We start off the second half of this. Can you show the watchers the song? I don't know, man. I might get copyrighted. No, I'm just joking. I will have to skip through it so I can, copyright.
Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. The sweet scent of a honeymoon in Fiji.
I'll have to skip through it because of copyright issues, so let's see. Oh, not that. Well, this is what shows up. I wish YouTube would allow. Shoot my bow. I'm reason I'm hungry and people fight, but now I know this. I will say though that it's hard to distinguish who's using it for monetary gain and who's using it just to show. But what are the chances that they're trying to rip off the copyright owners? Not many. So, yeah, it sucks. All my friends should be worried about why. I've had it before and I never got one. Well, I'm not sure if you ever heard of Nikocado Avocado. He's a guy on YouTube who was eating in front of a camera and he's having massive amounts of food. He usually has some Korean noodles, McDonald's. He also has some pizza. What else? Popeye's chicken sandwich. A lot of food. And I think he got a YouTuber taken down once because of copyright. It's crazy. Can you believe that, Cheesy Mustard? That guy, Nikocado Avocado is his name. And he loves cheese. He even says, I love cheese. Dun dun. I love cheese. Dun dun. And he also loves, Yep, that guy. Alright, well, let's go over some... no, I don't want the green screen. I want this. A fat guy who's actually skinny. He's skinny now. Yeah, he had surgery, I think, or something, and he lost weight. Let's go over some of these songs. So we've got Gary Newman, Cars, which I haven't heard in a long time. David Bowie, Modern Love. And then Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, or Terrell, something like that. Ain't No Mountain High. Seal and Crofts, Summer Breeze. That's what appeared on Jack FM a while ago. I have to eat cheese now. Alright, well, bring your cheese over and see. What's your favorite kind of cheese, by the way? I didn't ask you. Summer Breeze used to play on Sunny 99.1 back in 2009. So it's been, what, 17 years ago? Or, no, 16 years ago. What year is Summer Breeze? 1972. And Sunny usually does stuff from the 80s and the 90s and current music. So that's crazy. Anyways, Led Zeppelin, Good Times, Bad Times. Bruno Mars, 24K, Magic. Oh, they did? Yeah. I see now. Coldplay, Clocks, Edit. The Beatles with Billy Preston, Get Back. This plays a lot on Kite, and I'd say it's actually one of the most common songs there. Santana, Oye Como Va. Another Kite special. Dave Matthews Band, Crash Into Me. Rusted Roots, Send Me On My Way, Edit. Sublime, Doing Time. The Beach Boys, Good Vibrations, which has been added since November, I think, of last year, and is very common now. Snoop Doggy Dogg, What's My Name, Radio Mix. Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run. The Fix, One Thing Leads to Another. A rather uncommon song on Kite, but it still shows up there. Peter Frampton, Show Me the Way. That's a song I haven't heard in a while.
Republica, Ready to Go, single version. The Rolling Stones, You Can't Always Get What You Want. I think that stopped playing on Jack FM starting last year. One thing leads to another is extremely common on the Eagle. It is. Okay, fair enough. It's a new wave song, kind of like the Police in a way. So I get it. Okay, I'm back. What kind of cheese did you bring? Cheesy mustard. Bob Marley jamming. One song that plays from Bob Marley commonly on Jack FM would be Three Little Birds. That's the one song. Now, REM, Stand. I gotta go eat cheese now. What kind of cheese are you getting? The Beastie Boys, Girls. This is their only song that they sing in, I think, and that they don't rap in. Stevie Wonder, Isn't She Lovely? A fairly common song on Kite. Die potato die, I baked you a pie, oh boy, what flavor pie, dad, I'm hungry, hi, hungry, I'm bad, why did you name me this way, why? What kind of lyrics? Is that the lyrics from the song you were talking about, Low Show? Bill Withers, Lovely Day. There's a Bill Withers song that plays on Kite, but it's called Lean On Me. Chicago, Saturday in the Park. That plays on Kite as well. Rush, Fly By Night. Weezer, Island in the Sun, which is common now on Jack FM. The Cars, My Best Friend's Girl. America, A Horse with No Name. That plays on Kite as well. Kim Wilde, Kids in America. Florida, with a space in between Flo and Rita. My House. Stevie Wonder, Don't You Worry About a Thing. See, they use the apostrophe here. That's why it doesn't show it on here. Unless it's not supposed to have one. Metro, God Bless You. Place Without a Name. Horse with No Name. Used to play on the Arrow back in the day. Haven't heard it on the Eagle at all. That's strange. Yeah, the Arrow is classic rock, and yeah, I don't know. I thought by now the Eagle would play it, but I guess not. Low Show with the lyrics again from what's the song? Shoot My Bow, from his favorite YouTuber. The Rolling Stones, She's a Rainbow. Raw Bass and DJ Easy Rock, It Takes Two. Tom Tom Club, Genius of Love. The Foundations, Build Me Up, Buttercup. The Jimi Hendrix, Fire. Kate Bush, Running Up That Hill. Stevie Wonder, Sir Duke. For some reason, they don't carry on Jack FM Part-Time Lover, unless I missed it. The Clash, London Calling. Baha Man, or Baha Men. Who Let the Dogs Out? Woof, 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 woof. Train, Drive By. Tom Petty, You Wreck Me. David Bowie, Heroes. Part-Time Lover is somewhat coming on the spot. Yeah, and they started to play it on Kite as well. So now I heard Who Let the Dogs Out is a huge throwback to 2000 for me. And it's been in Mexico on this ice cream truck. I don't know if it's an ice cream truck or it's a water truck. What they do in Mexico is they carry a water truck with gallons of water. I'm not sure if it's that or it's an ice cream truck. It's one of those trucks that they carry it on. So yeah, David Bowie, Heroes. Blondie, Rapture. Kevin Rudolph featuring Lil Wayne. Let It Rock. Stevie Wonder, Higher Ground. Alright, so Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA, that plays on Kite every once in a while. That's unusual that the water truck would be blaring music. LOL. I don't know if it's that or if it's some kind of other vendor. Like, it could be a fruit vendor, it could be a snow cone vendor or seller, whatever. Lots of stuff happening in Mexico. So, Born in the USA, occasional on Kite. It does play, but not as common as I would expect. MGMT electric field. I was the Steve in diamond armor in the village with crafter sword mine and get the netherite. Now I'm trying to think of the ways to beat this mob army, and they're the reason I'm hungry and PvP I've been. So you're playing Minecraft Low Show? So I think I just figured out your favorite game to play. You love Minecraft and Legos. So have you ever bought a Minecraft Lego set? I know you have Ninjago. I have to leave in 15 minutes. A colleague wants to have a call with me for something. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, we'll end it soon, folks. Just, and Lego Brawls. Awesome. I have everything. Number one Lego fan, Low Show. Anyways, OJ's Love Train. This plays on Kite. And I actually requested this song on Kite, so yeah. The Beach Boys, Kokomo. It's common on Jack FM and on Kite. Well, not as common on Kite as on Jack FM, but still. Pitbull, Fireball. I think that's the song. Cheap Trick, Surrender. Haven't heard this in a while, as well as YouTube. Beautiful Day. This used to be common about 2 years ago on Jack FM for a little while, and then it disappeared. Kokomo's common on Sunny. Yeah, I think so. I think it would definitely be common. Ooh. Your cat. How old is your cat, Low Show? Alicia Keys featuring Jay-Z, Empire State of Mind. I know this song. And my math teacher in, 9th grade, my freshman year, she would have this in the background when we were doing some math problems, So that's definitely classic for me. David Lee Roth, California Girls. This is, I think, a song that was sung by the Beach Boys back in the 60s. And I've heard that on Kite from the Beach Boys. And also the David Lee Roth version, which both of them are very rare, I should say. Anyway, Stevie Wonder, I Wish. David Bowie, Rebel Rebel. I think this was from 1974. Marvin Gaye, What's Going On. Ozzy Osbourne, Bark at the Moon. Guns N' Roses, You Could Be Mine. So we're entering the rock segment. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, Bad Reputation. Led Zeppelin, Kashmir. Van Halen, and The Cradle Will Rock. California Girls were undergoing. I think you're, again, I just want to make sure that's not related to the Katy Perry song of the same title. It's a different song originally from the Beach Boys. George Thorogood and the Destroyers, Who Do You Love? They love e-bikes there. Yeah. Different song from a different era of music. Exactly. and David Lee Roth covered it in 1984 or 1985. Here they are actually toxic. Uh-oh. California Girls are toxic over there. Who Do You Love? Ozzy Osbourne, Over the Mountain, Def Leppard, Too Late for Love. I actually covered the only other time this played outside of this playlist form thingy. It played nationwide on Jack FM only once, and it did not play after that. I don't have a crush, actually. Oh, you don't? Okay. Everclear, Father of Mine, remix. Father of Mine. I haven't heard that in a while. And this actually plays back. Oh, that's the name of the song. Who Do You Love? I guess your mother. Yeah, there's no love like your mother's or your dad. Or your father's, or God Himself, and Jesus. Yeah, that's the name of the song. Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Face Down. Smashing Pumpkins Today. This plays on kite very commonly nowadays. Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze. AC/DC, Rock and Roll, 8 Noise Pollution. Which, by the way, this song, I think appeared on Club Classic Rock when it was still playing classic rock then. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, Rock and Roll Never Forgets. Styx, Blue Collar Men, or Man. I keep saying man or men without regard to A or E. Guns N' Roses, Don't Cry. Guns N' Roses, Mr. Brownstone, Clean. This used to play a long time ago, back before I joined Jack FM. Back before I listened to it regularly. I like to eat apples and bananas. I haven't had a banana in a while, so yeah. Rob Thomas, he's the singer of Matchbox 20. Lonely No More. Sly and the Family Stone, thank you. Thank you for letting me be myself again. They do some kind of weird titling and spell it differently just for stylistic purposes. Journey, Lovin', Touchin', Squeezing. This actually plays on kite very commonly. Ozzy Osbourne, Shot in the Dark. Paul Simon, Me and Julio, Down by the Schoolyard. Digital Underground, the Humpty Dance. What? That's so inappropriate. I mean, that's what it's called. It is what it is. Lovin', Touchin', Tweezing. It played every once in a while back in 2022, I think, on Jack FM. And you could see it on Kite every so often, like every other day, I want to say. Either that or Lights. Anyways, Led Zeppelin, Over the Hills and Far Away. Van Halen, Jamie's Crying. Haven't heard that in a while. Okay. This is a little bit of a mess, but Led Zeppelin, Heartbreaker / Livin' Lovin' Made. Desperado doesn't play on Jack FM, but Hotel California does play every day. Gotta go. Bye. Well, go in peace, slow show, and seek the love of the Lord. And God bless you and be with you. Anyways, Tina Turner, the best. What up, Big Al? God bless you. How's your day, my friend? Alright, so we've got Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, Against the Wind. I think this is a common song on Jack FM, and it's also heard from time to time on Kite. Anyways, we got Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. Haven't heard that song in a long time. Stray Cats, Stray Cat Strut. Sammy Hager, your love is driving me crazy. John Fogerty, The Old Man Down the Road. Madonna, Dress You Up. So we go back to the pop section. Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen, pronouncing it like they say in the song. And then Murray Head, One Night in Bangkok. You heard that song from Billy Ocean? Yeah, it plays on Kite as well. Oddly enough, I haven't heard One Night in Bangkok on Kite. Just kicking it, watching the NCAA tournament. I watched a little bit just to see if Ian Eagle or Kevin Harlan were there, and yes, they were there. I didn't know Jim Nance stepped down from that. And you also heard Freebird on the Eagle. Too bad Freebird is a long song. Otherwise, the radio stations would probably play it every day. Just kicking it myself as well. Had a busy day. Glad to be back home. Awesome. Heart, Never. This song plays on Kite, or no, not Kite, Jack FM very commonly, I should say. General Public, Tenderness. Haven't heard it in a while. U2, Mysterious Ways. I miss that song. John Cougar Mellencamp. It says John C. Mellencamp. Lonely Old Night. Duran Duran, Union of the Snake. Night Ranger, When You Close Your Eyes. I remember hearing this song for the first time on Jack FM, and it was nice. I loved it. Electric Light Orchestra, ELO, Do Ya. Yep. Jim Nance stepped down after the 23 tournament, but he still calls the NFL and PGA Golf Tour Golf. Yeah, Jim Nance is a well-established person. Yeah, there's this one. When You Close Your Eyes. The only other station I may have heard this on was Club Classic Rock. And I also think Jack FM played Don't Tell Me You Love Me on one of the first times we discovered these things. Anyways, ELO, Do Ya. Rufus with Chaka Khan, or Shaka Khan, as she says it, Ain't Nobody. Ted Nugent, Cat Scratch Fever. The Ramones, Blitzkrieg Bop, popular stadium song. LMFAO, or is that, yeah, that's an O. Sexy and I Know It. I think we covered this song back in elementary school for the STAR test. I'm gonna pass this STAR test. Or I'll pass it and I know it. One of those things. Maroon 5, One More Night. That song used to be common back in the day, just as I recently started to become an ordinary listener on Jack FM. But then it vanished and only appeared a few more times and it vanished for good. I broke a major news story from TV today. Okay, I think it was the ABC thing from Miami. I'll check it out. Unfortunately, I have to head out now. I don't want to leave, but I have to take that call. All right, well, go in peace, Christian, and seek the love of the Lord. And we'll see you tomorrow, perhaps. And we'll break down some of these hits as time goes on. So, bookmark at One More Night. Take care and God bless. Bye, everyone. God bless. ABC is moving in Miami from WPLG Channel 10 to WSVN Channel 7 on August the 4th. The last time that I heard that happen was back in, 1995? When, WKYU or KYU switching with let's look it up. CBS and NBC swapped brands on air. KYW, not KYU, KYW, Channel 3 became CBS, and the other station, W something something something, swapped with KYW on air. WCAU TV Channel 10 became NBC and was formerly CBS. So that's the only time I ever heard that happen. In fact, I have the ID right here when they switched over to NBC. Back in 1995. Let's check it out right here. $1995. Now here's the thing. WSVN is a primary Fox station, and ABC will move to their second digital subchannel. Oh, so it will be a subchannel, not a primary channel. ¿Ya qué decirte?
Pues ya está, me fui bien. ¿Habéis terminado de grabar?
Pues terminé de leer.
Tranquila, pues.
Todavía estoy grabando, pero ahorita termino.
Hijo, pero pégate ese pelo.
Sorry, I'm fumbling. This is it. They even did this thing where they were like this.
This is
At 1 a.m. on September 10th, 1995, CBS 10 became NBC 10.
Sorry.
You can now watch Dateline NBC right
Let me
here
see if there's
on
a more
NBC
clearer
10.
version
And let's
of
just
that.
say,
WCAU switch. Without the people talking in the background. That was the major affiliation switch of 94 and 95. About 75 stations in 30 markets switched networks. That was one of the craziest things we've ever seen. But who knows how many people are going to remember that. For people who saw that live on air, though, it felt like yesterday. And in Phoenix, it was... Phoenix... I'd have to see what happened in Phoenix back then. But I would imagine that that'll also, also be the same degree. Switch ID. I want a video recording from a personal channel. Oh, this is it.
This is
I love this ID.
You're watching NBC.
September 10, 1995, they said. We have 5 major stations here in Phoenix. KTVK, PHO, KZAS, KPNX, and KNXV.
KPNX, I remember, it was owned by Gannett. In fact, they had one of their IDs from Gannett, an equal opportunity employer, which they broadcast. In fact, I uploaded one of their logos from that period, especially 1981.
This was one of their news openers back in the day. They had a bit of a Scanimate animation type of deal. So yeah. How much battery do I have? It's in the red. 17%. Okay. Let me get the charger. We'll be heading out to the gym in just a moment. Oh my goodness. My mom is hearing one of those songs again. One of those viral songs. I think it's from Doechii. I think that's how you say it. Anxiety. That's the name of the song. It's been viral. So here's what happened. Before the switch, ABC was on KTVK, CBS was on KZAS, as I call it. And it was then known as Cool TV. Fox was on KNXV, and KPHO was independent. Okay. So we have an independent station back then in the mix. What do we have here? At least for Houston, we have KPRC, Channel 2, KUHT, Channel 8, Channel 11, KHOU, KTRK 13, that's ABC, Channel 14 is Keth, which is a religious channel. Channel 20 is KTXH, a My Network TV affiliate. Channel 26, I think is, yeah, Channel 26 is Crib, which is Fox. And then channel, I want to say channel 39 is the next channel after that one. Channel 39 is the CW. Kaya, as I like to call it. Oh, we got some more info on the switch. After the switch, ABC moved to KNXV, channel 15. CBS returned to KFA, channel 5. Fox moved to KZAS, Channel 10, and KTVK Channel 3 became independent. I wonder what it would be like for independent stations. Like, here we go. Welcome to Channel 3 News. An independent station. I guess it would be like any other station, but how the heck would they manage? So, KPNX Channel 12 stayed at NBC. Okay. So KPNX Channel 12, and then KTVK Channel 3 independent. Okay. What else? What else was I going to say? Oh yeah. Then in Houston we have Univision Channel 45, KXLN, and Channel 47, KTMD, or as I like to say, Katimid, Telemundo. And then 49, I think, is Ion Television. If I'm not mistaken, it's KPXB or something like that. I'm not too sure. And then 51, KYAZ, KYAZ, used to be an Azteca affiliate, now is owned by MeTV, or operated by MeTV. And then 55, I think, is a KTVU, which is, I'm not sure what kind of network is that, or that is, but whatever. So let's look it up. And then channel 61 is KZJL, which is an Hispanic affiliate, Spanish language like Univision. And Unimas, or Unimaz, channel 67. KFTH. And I think as far as it goes, that's it. I think it's Quest. Channel 55 is owned by the same company that owns KHOU. Yeah, well, back then they were operated by a TV station, or, sorry, not station, but they were operated by some kind of Spanish language entity or something. I can't really remember, but I think that's one of those. So I'm gonna look it up. Right now we've got Troy versus Kentucky for college basketball. Oh, they changed programming. So it's, oh, it is Quest. And channel 57, The Cube, I think is an HSN affiliate, or not HSN, but Shop LC affiliate, their rival. What is the score between Troy and Kentucky? Let's see. Okay, they switched it at the last moment to commercials, so I can't see. So let's see the score here. Norfolk State versus Florida, I think 32-53, yes, at halftime. TBS, is broadcasting New Mexico versus Marquette. And they're playing in the first 19-12, New Mexico in the lead. Troy versus the UK, the United Kingdom, I'm just joking. University of Kentucky. 17-19 in the first, 7:58. Yeah, folks. March Madness. It's the first time I'm actually watching it in parts. Because before this, I haven't watched it a lot. Alright. I'm going to post a link to Adam's stream. He's going to be live in just a moment, folks. Let's see if we can pull up this. Oh no, he's going live at 8. For those of y'all who are going to be free at that time, see if you can check out Adam's stream there. Let's see. See if I can get online here. I think I'm gonna head out, folks. It was nice to talk to all of y'all. Gonna pin this, and I'm going to leave y'all. Christian, Low Show, Cheesy Mustard, Metro, Adam, Isabella, and Demi. Sleep deep, rise and shine bright if you are going to sleep. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and as I always say, after the end of each Bible stream, go in peace and seek the love of the Lord.